Today, I'm going to play my own homemade mini golf course. We're going to have 9 holes, and we're going to see what score we can get. I'm hoping for par, like around 27-ish. We'll see what we can get. I think this is the ball I'm going to go with today. I used it in the last video where I did like 100 hole-in-ones in, like, whatever, 100 hole-in-ones with this hole that I'm about to use for all of them. It's just, there's going to be different obstacles and stuff. You guys will understand in a minute. But this is, I feel like, the one I got the most hole-in-ones with, so we're going to go with that from there. And the first shot's going to be the same as the other ones we've done in the last video. I don't know if I'm going to post that one and then another video, or that video and then this video. But we'll see where that gets, obviously, right now. But the first hole is just going to be the exact same as the ones we've been doing in the last videos. So this should be an easy hole-in-one. Alright, just like I told you, hole 1 is going to be just this shot. Nothing in the way. This is a par 2, but if I can get a hole-in-one, that'd be perfect. There it is. So far, we are under par by 1. We're going to move on to the second hole. Alright, the second hole is basically the impossible hole from the last video. It has a bit of a curve, so this might be a bit harder. This is a par 3 instead of a par 2, even though there's no obstacle still. This is a farther hole. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. Yo, those were some lucky bounces. I swear that was first try. I'm not editing nothing this video, but everyone knows I'm too lazy to edit anyway. But that was honestly crazy. We got the perfect bounces. We're moving on to hole 3, but we have 2 napkins and stuff, and then we have some ladybugs up there. Hopefully, I can just find the gaps and still get a hole-in-one. This time, I will make it a par 3 though, just because there's obstacles. Let's see what we can do. I really feel like I have to get it through these napkins. Perfect. But it just rolls completely off the green. That is not a very good start there. Alright, switch the camera angle up a bit. Oh shoot, why am I picking that up? But okay. I feel like we need to find like this gap. Like I gotta curl it in. I have to make sure it gets on the green. This is gonna be the second putt. Hopefully we can still make par here. I'll take it. It's not really the best shot. Maybe I can still make this, but I feel like this is gonna be a bogey. Yeah, this is bad. I kind of have to feel like I have to do that. But yeah, I'll have to take a bogey on that hole. All right, again, this is the same distance hole, but this is completely different. We have to start the ball up here, and we have to start with like a pull shot off of here. This is gonna be a par 4. There's more obstacles. The ladybugs are back here. The book's up there. Napkins hole is more closed. But this is going to be a par 4. The bounces might be annoying. You know what? I think that is honestly really good. This is my second shot now. This is an easy pass through the napkins. If I can just hit it a bit right of the book, maybe I can get an eagle here. Then we'll be 4 below par, I think. Oh, no. That bounce, man. This bounce right here. Oh, no. I think I'm going to have to hit it out. And then, yeah, then I'm going to have to use this shot to hopefully get for par. There we go. Yeah, we do get par. I think we're still 2 under. Haven't been really keeping track, but I will keep track when I'm editing this. But we're moving on to the 5th hole now. Honestly, my ideas are starting to fade away. We have added a whiteboard. We have added more ladybugs. But this time, our tee is going to be from this angle all the way back here. I think I'm going to try to hit the napkins and somehow like get towards where the blue and orange ladybugs are. Let's see how that goes. And, uh-oh. I tried to go for the napkins, but it's completely rolled off the green. We're going to have to take a drop ball there. Let's see how that goes. And here, I'm going to take a drop there. So now we're hitting our 3rd stroke. I think I might try to just hit it over here, hit it for 4, get par. It's the same par as the last hole. Let's see if we can do it. Just a little tiny. Yep, all right, that's fine. This edge might be in my way a little bit, but that's par. Yeah, that's par right there. All right, 6th hole. Let's be a bit more creative with this one. Let's go. All right, I try to be a bit more creative with this hole because there's way more ladybugs. There's a big mound over here, and there is a little mound at the start here, which really messes me up. Which could really mess me up because it it completely shifts this way. And then these ladybugs, this blue one really blocks me at the end. This is a par 2, but oh man, this is a really hard par 2. I feel like I'm gonna try to hit it off this part. Hopefully, it doesn't really mess up my shot here. This first lump. It didn't really, but this is just 2 books here, so this was like just a big bump. So that was a bit hard. Now we have to hit with the ladybug for par. Oh, it's literally right next to the hole. Alright, we're gonna go for a bogey there. It's fine. 1 over par, not a big deal. That was definitely way closer to par than I think I would get, though. We're moving on to hole number 7. I really want to get a higher score than this, though. Once again, I know this might look pretty just simple and uncreative, and it probably is. But we've added way more lumps this time. We still got the starting lump. Then we got this book, these books again, and then this 500-page book right here. These lumps might cause me trouble, especially because it's such a small green, and it's still bent. And then we have golf balls in the middle just for fun as obstacles. This is a par 3 because it is way harder than the other one. There's just way more bumps, and you see how much, because like, there's not even a ramp. You see how much the bumps really mess it up. Hopefully, this could get lucky, and we'll see what happens. See, I don't think that's that bad, but you see how it just completely slowed it down. I don't really know how to hit this. Yeah, it just comes right back down. That was a hard shot. No, what the... Bro, I cannot believe I'm about to set off a bogey right now. Oh my god. That was just plain embarrassing. I just wasn't focused. I thought it was an easy par. That's bad. Okay, we have, I think 2 more holes left. Hole 8 coming up next. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves with a birdie, maybe. Okay, the reason why you can't see the hole on this one is because it goes into the whiteboard, and then the hole is in there. Honestly, try to switch it up a bit. I think it looks good, but this is a par 4 because the golf ball can get stuck in between these things, get 2 shots, then I gotta completely switch directions. So, for this one, I'm just gonna say par 4 for now. We'll see if I'm wrong. Well, let's start with our first shot. Can I get it through? That's decent. That is definitely decent. Okay, yeah, it's in the bathroom, but the hole is there. The ball literally ended up like right next to the green, so I'm just gonna leave the camera angle there, and I'm just getting my club right now. Let's see. Basically, the ball is like right here. I'm gonna try to hit it off the whiteboard, and then stroke it in for a birdie. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so this is gonna be our 3rd shot. I cannot mess this up. This is a big drop. But there we go. I honestly can see how that could be a par 4, so we'll allow it. That is 1 under par for that hole. We are moving into the final hole of the video. And for the final hole, we have this like marshmallow launcher I found. I think I made this. We're gonna see if this can launch a golf ball. I think I'm just gonna go like this because the rubber band is definitely way too like slick for it. But this is a par 2. Yo, oh my god, that was just way too hard. But you know what? This is like for the fun of it. That just was too far, but that does mean we have to restart back here. This is our 2nd stroke. This is for a par, but honestly, I might be able to hit this. I just can't hit it as hard.
It was at this moment he knew. He
fucked up. That was bad. Bro, why did I hit so light? But I think this could be an easy putt now. There's no more obstacles in my way. For a bogey, we get bogey. Alright. Honestly, the first one, I was just kind of getting used to it. I didn't know what was going to happen, especially because it was a golf ball, and that thing looked weak as hell. But this is my final score for my miniature indoor course. I have no clue what I got, but see you in the next one. Peace.